There is more to Big Man power than we have actually seen by now. Her power is much more mysterious than just stealing life essence. And I say that because of all the sweet theme that is around her, all the sweets are life. She can take life, she can probably give life. Also her fertility rate, and the fact that in this chapter we learn that she has a fishman daughter. So what's up with that? We don't know. So she can obviously mate with fishmen and produce a fishman daughter. So that's strange. Big Mom's powers are still a mystery. Because if you can remember, Kaido was captured by the other Yonkos. The other Yonkos tried to kill Kaido, nobody could kill Kaido. If Big Mom can steal life essence as she pleases, then she would have been able to kill Kaido unless he has unlimited life essence. Who knows? But at this point, it's all a even bigger mystery. The more we find out about Big Mom's powers, the bigger the mystery gets. Alright, so this is Mr. Sasser and I'm here with One Piece chapter 830 review. Now this is a late review, so I'll be going through it very fast. In the beginning part of the chapter, Jinbei is convinced that Luffy is the true Pirate King and Luffy is the one that will deliver the world to them, so Jinbei wants to join Luffy's crew. He's talking to the Sun Pirates, telling them that he can no longer be their captain because he wants to join Luffy. And the Sun Pirates tell him that he should do something selfish for a change, because all he has done in his life up to this point was to save the fishmen, and he dedicated his entire life to save the fishmen. So it's about time he do something selfish. Of course, the Sun Pirates also want to join Luffy. So Luffy's crew, Luffy's army is actually getting bigger and bigger. It's not an army per se because they are all his friends. They consider themselves to be his friends, which is even more dangerous than an army. Because you can get betrayed by an army, like we saw Blackbeard was betrayed by Squabble. But if you have an army of friends, now that's a whole different story. One of the fisherman pirates, Aladdin, has a mermaid wife, and this mermaid wife is the 29th daughter of Big Mom. So Big Mom at some point in time mated with a fishman, and I was not sure if this was possible for a human or half human, half giant as Big Mom is to mate with a fishman. It's pretty strange, but it might have something to do with her abilities overall. So it is decided Jinbei wants to leave Big Mom's crew, but Big Mom says, well, you are a pirate, you're entitled to your own decision, you can live the life you want to live, but when you are part of my crew, you are a very important piece of my crew. You brought me very important information, you brought me the poneglyphs, so if you don't want to be part of my crew anymore, I would be losing a very important piece of my army. And if I'm losing something, you must lose something, which is logic from Big Mom's point of view. And she brings out a roulette. Now this roulette, we don't know what it does, but it has depicted on it a left arm, a left leg, a right arm, a right leg, two heads, and also another two heads of Big Mom, I would presume, and a bunch of numbers. So what I'm thinking here is that Jinbei will either lose life essence or he will lose an arm, a leg. Maybe if it falls on the head, he will even die. I don't know what happens if it falls on Big Mom's head, but we'll see in the future. So Jinbei right now in a lot of trouble. Then we jump to Luffy and the others, and Luffy and the others have almost made it to Whole Cake Island. They are in an ocean of yogurt or whatever it is, and the ocean is frozen. Also, there are a few ants, big ass ants that eat from the ocean, and right now they use some kind of tranquilizer, not tranquilizer, Brook actually put them asleep. So they have to work fast to melt the yogurt or whatever it is so they can go to Whole Cake Island. They manage to do that. They go to Whole Cake Island. They can actually see the island, and Luffy says there is somebody on the shore. And that's where the chapter ends. Who that person on the shore is, we don't know. Is it Purin? We don't know if it's her, we don't know if it's anybody else. But that's the chapter. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.
Any rational society would either kill me or put me to some use.